And John, how much further do we have to go? How much further do we have to go? How much do we have to clean out? All of them have to go out? Oh, God. Almost 8,000 chairs have to go on the floor, and most of them will be done today. We were only able to do about, say, 8 sections yesterday because of all the trucks.
What is the trick to getting it done and getting it done?
Pretty much it's getting a group of people together who can move really fast. I try to team them up in pairs to work in each section, and then everybody else just kind of goes to the back, and they all work together. It works out.
Pat Campbell runs the Carrier Dome.
On show day, we'll have almost 1,600 people, all different types of jobs going on, temporary, full-time, whatever, working at the facility the night of the show. And the biggest part of it is just coordinating all those people, making sure they show up when they're supposed to show up. This facility is a football stadium, and it's set up for football. It's not a concert hall, and we have to convert it to a concert hall, and that's quite an undertaking.
How big of a production is this on the scale of things that you see here?
This is big. This is a Rolling Stones type of production. The Stones is the Stones. They're big. They were the biggest probably we've ever done here. And this is right behind it.
Hard work?
Very hard work. We have some very dedicated people. Put in a lot of hours, 12, 14-hour days. We'll go all night Friday night. I came in today at like 6 o'clock and we'll go home till tomorrow, till 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then we're in here all day tomorrow doing chairs, and then back in here Sunday morning at 6 o'clock again, and won't be out of here till Monday night or Tuesday.
Seems like you still have a long way to go.
We got a long way to go today. It's only 10:30, and I think we'll be all right. We only got 3 more tractors coming in, so 3 more trailers coming in, so we're all right.
Do you worry?
You always worry. That's where the stress comes in, I guess.
This morning already we've served hot breakfast to 85 of the crew members and served special functions. There's beverage going on constantly.
People in here constantly preparing?
Yes. James was in this morning probably. Were you in at 5? He was in at 5 this morning. He's been at 5 all week to prepare the hot breakfast for the crew. We've been serving meals since Tuesday, but today is the big day. Everyone is here today.
Good morning, Carrier Dome. This is Ann. May I help you? Rick is out in the arena right now setting up for the concert. Could I take a message?
Is this a little too stressful? Would you rather see something, or does the excitement make it all that more challenging?
I think to a person on our staff, if you ask them what kind of events they like to work on, they would tell you concerts, because they're different. Each one is unique, and it's gets you out of the normal routine.
Actually, I put John Long at 112. You go to 113. You go to 113.
Okay.
Do you need earplugs?
I'm fine. When you have an extra.
Oh, isn't that something? I think you must send these back to Jamaica or something, because every concert you need. Do you need a flashlight too?
I didn't get one last.
Need some help? Okay, you're going to go down to 113 and take a left. That'll put you right on the floor.
113 left.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
We'll stage 6 football games, 18 to 20 basketball games, and through the course of the year, those will get to become pretty routine. A concert, it's never routine. You have to be 100%, 150% focused, and I think the staff here really gets up for that. It's like the Super Bowl. It's the big game, and everybody gets ready for it.
.4 p.m., Hancock Airport. For 3 men in the music business, the workday has begun. In this business, though, every day means a different place to work. Today, it's the Carrier Dome.
chuck around, screen chuck.
How much work goes into it? And also, before you even go on a concert tour, there's a lot of work that goes into this, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to think, we started talking about this back last sort of September, October, about what we're going to do, and started getting things like the screens designed, because they're specially built, and the whole system set up so it could actually work. I mean, this is an unusual way of doing it. And it's also looking at the venues, seeing where we can fit, where we can't fit. And then the real work starts sort of just January, February this year, culminating in the rehearsals, which we did in Houston about 3 or 4 weeks ago, which is 3 weeks of intensive production rehearsals. And that's, for me, the grueling part. That's when I get involved. And you work out what to put on the screen, and you make changes. And all, I mean, we actually do push the crew very hard then, because they've designed the whole thing, and the minute you get in there, you realise it's not right, because this needs to be there, and that needs to come down, and that screen's too high, and you chop and you change, and the welding machines are out. We had a crazy 3 weeks in Houston, but they worked very hard and got it ready.
Chris.
For these workers on the rock assembly line, the road does have its benefits. For Genesis, the benefit is evolution.
We've written them in the studio, and we've recorded them, you know, in the studio. So they've only had a certain limited lifespan, you know. And then you take them out on the road, and they suddenly become different types of songs. They suddenly grow into sometimes much stronger pieces than they even were on the records.
Home by the sea, home by the sea, home by the sea, home by the sea. Creeping up the blind side, shinning up the wall, stealing through the dark of night, climbing through the window, stepping to the floor, checking to the left and the right.
You know, a lot of kids growing up think it would be the most incredible experience to be a rock and roll star. And here you are, bona fide rock and roll star for 20 years. And you're down in the Meadowlands, and then you hop on a plane, and you fly to Syracuse, and you're into a hall, and you are doing a sound check, then you're eating, then you're on stage, then you're out of the hall and on the way to Toronto, and doing the same thing over and over again. It doesn't sound very glamorous when you look at it that way. This isn't real glamour, is it?
No, I mean, it's not. However, it's not a half a bad life to get paid for what you like doing. I mean, I feel very lucky. More for that reason than anything else. You know, it's something I enjoy writing and playing music more than anything else. And to be able to make it your job is fantastic. But you're right, I mean, there is a hard side of it, which is travel. I mean, we travel incredibly well, and we're looked after very well, but it's still, there's always a kind of pressure and a strain on one. I mean, there is a side that people don't see. They don't see the hours the guys set up here, all the arrangements made in getting the fans or the cars to the plane in time, you know.
How will you try to survive?
No, you do survive. I think, you know, we've done it for 20 years now, 25 years. 20 years on the road, really. And you find out, you get to know what you can do and what you can't do.
What can't you do?
You can't stay up as late as you used to be able to stay up. You're not as young as you were, those kind of things. You kind of know when to slow down, when to have a bit of a day off, or when just to ease up and stuff.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye. For a while.
You're going that way, right?
Huh?
What are we doing?
Is that one? Oh, sorry.
Excellent.
Adirondack knows that accidents will happen.
Oh no, Mommy's